Hello everyone, welcome back to Hill Monk, where we drown the unbelievers in a sea of blood. We have just wandered into lair. We've got Beogh the Orc Knight with us and another random Orc Priest. I just thought about this and I'd like to have one or two more guys. Walking around with four would be better. Basically, once you get at least two Orc Knights, it's much more powerful because they start miting each other. Whereas if you've just got one, then they'll never get mited. I'm gonna eat this beef jerky and then I'm gonna recall in, that'll do. We've got two knights, some other random dudes, so I'll go A and then stop. Cool, and then let's do Orc. We've got 5 guys with us. I don't think, no, I haven't mentioned this, but the way, because I've seen confusion about this before, but the way that gifting works is you get to give each orc one gift. And once you've given that one gift, then that's it. So, well, one of our weak ones went down already. So it's not like, this is a lot of blink frogs, by the way. Jesus. Did everyone die? Where is everyone? Oh no, they're just running around. Oh my god, there's so many blink frogs. We'll go strength. 34 HP, this is getting 22, this is getting sketchy. Well, we've got blinking. As long as we don't get sniped by one. Are we gonna get sniped by one? I'm gonna recall everyone into me. And then I'll stop there. Okay, they got it. I feel like there was multiple blink frog packs at once. Jesus. Oh, Jesus, in fact. Alright. So, okay, I think the blink frog menace is conquered. And that old priest is gone. But that's okay. Get him. Already you say that having 2 Orc Knights, they both will be pretty much perma-mited the whole time. Okay, so because you only get to give one item, you can't just keep giving them things. So it's not like I can give Beogh a weapon now, and then when I find a good armor, I can give him the good armor, and then later on I can give him a shield, and then I find a better weapon, I can give him that. No, you get one item per follower per game. Once you've given them that, then they'll no longer be a valid target for gift. There's a gastronaut. He's red, but with a bunch of mited orc bros, we can just very easily. Whoa! Whoa! That dude just got wrecked. Another unique, similar thing. I'll walk around so that my she's now invis. We'll see how we go. Because I can smite her and hit her for sure, but never mind. My Orc Knight with a Mace of Venom just wrecked her. Okay, and there is, or should be, oh no, because she's a zombie. Okay, well, Erica the human zombie is currently wielding a Scimitar of Flaming, so when she drops that, we'll pick that up, and that can be our Hydra weapon. There's our first shield of the game, I think. Control F, shield, yep, that's the first one. Because we're using a double sword, which is one-handed, let's put that on. And retrain shields. We have a +1 aptitude, which is pretty good, and 4 4 skill points is all you need for a buckler. So even if we find some sick double-handed sword later, investing 4 points into shields now isn't that much of an investment. And anyway, shields are extra. Let's read this. Something. Shields are extra good with Beogh because you really don't need DPS. Your orcs will give you damage through the whole game. So really, as long as you can stay alive, and if you have a shield, you can tank. So you can just stand tanking enemies, blocking everything, while your orcs stand behind you with polearms and kill everything. So the usual argument that a one-handed weapon is less damage isn't so important here when you have orcs to kill everything for you. Looks like Erica's zombie died. Let's find that scimitar. Scimitar of Flaming. Cool. The freezing is +3. But I'm gonna put the flaming on item slot B. I'm doing this with equals I, if you didn't know. I'm gonna put the freezing on W. So now I can go, if I use my, what's that button? Apostrophe button, I can go A and B for flame and zombie drop. And then if I hit WW, I've got my freezing. So I can very quickly switch between all 3 weapons if I want. And we're going to level 2. I'm going to tell my bros to chill here. I'll check it out. Just see that there are no electric eels. Electric eels are really bad for the orcs because they just get electrocuted to death. Scroll of Identity. We've got 2 teleport ones that we could ID. But 11 scrolls of teleportation, so that's not priority. Let's check out what this scale now is. +2 regen, arc corrosion, int +2, dex +4. Let's check it out. We've got 21 AC, 6 EV with this plate mail, and this will give us 1710. The arc corrosion, the int, and the dex don't matter much. I'd rather just have the extra AC. We'll drop that. We're probably not going to do the slime pits, so arc corrosion doesn't matter so much. And bees. Alright. This is a sort of situation where you can see, is that balked? No, it's the other orc, no. You don't want him to be at the front, so I'm going to switch with him, and then he can help me out, but not be the one that's tanking all the bees. Like he's doing there. Get back. No, we're just killing everything. Because we don't... Oh! Borked has a crossbow now. Did Beogh give him that? At some point Beogh must have. Okay, so that's the cool thing about Beogh as well, is that Beogh will sometimes gift your orcs crossbows if they don't have a ranged weapon. And also if they have a one-handed weapon, he's likely to gift them shields as well. I don't know about likely, but there's a chance that he will. That hurt. We're still okay. If I start taking much more damage, I'll switch back. And we've got 3 orc knights now. Okay, my zombie's doing it. Alright. Okay, so we've now got 3 orc knights and an orc warrior. We've got an ID. We'll ID one of these 3 potions, haste, and we'll read this scroll, silence. Okay. Eat a royal jelly. So your orcs allow you to get a little bit lower HP than you usually would be comfortable with, because you can always just run behind them. As long as you're not fighting something that has, say, smite, so they can Emulation. Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. So we just got penance. What happened there? We read Emulation. Someone then killed something. I'm not sure what. You destroy your killer bee zombie. How did I kill it? I don't know. I think maybe the zombie turned hostile when we immolated it. And then that exploded. And then hit all our orc bros with fire. And now they're pissed. And now Beogh has... you see the red piety up here? Beogh has... Oh my god, they're exploding. No, please. Not like this. Oh my god, please don't die to the fire. Oh no. Is Borked dying? I think Borked is dying. Please don't die to the fire, Borked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Immolation with Beogh, not even once. This Orc Knight has turned hostile. Oh my god. I don't want to fight you, Orc Knight. We used to be bros. Oh no. I guess that's a good argument for not read IDing things. Beogh smites me. I'm sorry, Beogh. I didn't mean it. I guess that's a good argument for not read IDing unknown scrolls. If you're following Beogh. Oh my god. I really hope Bork isn't dead. I think he died. So, oh, is he there? He did. When Bork died. Oh. So, we just need to get some amount of piety. We can be as accepting our kills for killing random monsters. And then, he'll forgive us, I hope. Oh man. I don't want to fight that orc. We used to be friends. We used to be friends. Orc Knight, please. Please, Orc Knight. Orc Knight, no. I'm gonna teleport away from him. I don't want to fight him. Let's just go downstairs. Man, this episode got sad. Okay, so we lost all our followers as well. Alarm trap. Let's head back up to the upstep and wait a bit. Okay, there's layer 3 done. Our shield skill is already almost at 4, so it's a bucker is really not much of a skill investment, especially when you have a +1 aptitude. Our long blades is at 14. Min delay is 16 for a double sword. Man, I still don't believe the immolation. There's a entrance to an ice cave here. We feel a wave of frost. We have 1 RC. What are we getting that from? We have a ring and protection from cold. So if we find that, let's read our magic mapping. It's right here. With 1 RC, we can definitely at least go into the ice cave. Oopsies. ID. This one? Heal wounds. I'd really like to find a cure mutation. Let's have a look. I'm using / hyphen. I'm seeing what potions I don't know yet. Because if I just read my if I just quaff ID my potions, these are the ones I might find. One of the main reasons, or some of the main reasons for not wanting to quaff ID your potions is that you might accidentally read a quaff mutation, which you've already done. We don't care about that. You might quaff degeneration. We've already done that. You might waste your cure mutation, which in our case wouldn't be a waste because we want to find one. Resistance would be a big waste. Cancellation would be a big waste. Ambrosia, meh. Experience would be nice. Lignification, meh. So I'm kind of thinking it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 we haven't found. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the 2 and the 3 are probably likely to be ambrosia and lignification. 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 of the following. I'm gonna read the ones, and well, resistance and cancellation would suck. We did it. We got Q mutation in 1. That's amazing. Okay, well, we got rid of those mutations. An ice dragon. That's gonna hurt. We've got one resistance. No, sorry, yes we do. We have 1 point of resistance. What do we have? We can berserk rage if we have to. We can invis if we have to. We've got haste. Now we can probably cure. So I guess the ice dragon isn't so scary. I mean, it is scary, but if it really hits us hard, we can deal with it. Here it is. Okay. Okay, that bolt of cold wasn't so bad. 85 HP. If he hits me with bolt of cold one more time. Okay, I was gonna berserk rage, but he didn't. Now we have an ice dragon zombie. Ice dragon scales. I'm gonna pick that up. Ow. Alright, wand of flame. Let's eat this, and I'll go in. Okay, good. I was going to say, some entrances, when you first come in, you'll immediately have to fight stuff, so we got lucky here. The reason I came in is because I didn't want it to run out while we were healing up. We'll heal first. There's shields to 4. We'll turn it off. Probably we're gonna upgrade to a better shield, but for now we won't bother training it more because who knows? Maybe we'll find a triple sword of freezing here in this ice cave. What we could do is we are 21 AC, 7 EV. If I put on this ice dragon scales, we go to 20 and 10. Okay. We're currently now vulnerable to fire, and we have 3 pips of cold resistance. We don't want to walk around like this, vulnerable to fire generally, but while we're in ice cave, having full RC is very, very good. And there's no fire damage in here, so we're not worried about that. Hey, Beogh forgave us. We're Orc Jesus again. Emulation. Not even once. See, the thing is, if I had read Emulation like that, with the orcs normally, it would have been fine because they're okay with it. But I think it was a combination of having zombies and orcs, because the zombies turned hostile when I immolated them, and then the orcs killed the zombies, and so they blew up. The fact that I then hurt my own orcs meant that Beogh he put me into penance, and then the orcs all died to immolation and or turned hostile. Okay. That was entertaining, I guess. But we also have followers. One thing that can happen is that if you have no followers, like we do at the moment, Beogh can gift you some. So I'm kind of hoping that in this ice cave, Beogh will give me followers. But the thing is, I'll probably all then just die in these ice clouds. Because orc followers are pretty dumb. They'll walk into clouds. Long ways to 15. We've only got to get to 16, and then we're done for the moment. These ice devils are really not that dangerous when you've got 3 points of cold resistance. A Reaper. Scythe of Freezing. He's listed as red. Let's start hitting him from range. We've got 2 ice boss. Let's XV him. They pretty much just hit pretty hard. Okay, 45 base damage plus Scythe of Freezing. That's quite a lot of damage in one go. Kind of thinking I want to just smite him. Yeah, so we don't actually have to fight him. Okay. We have a Glaive of Freezing, which we want to pick up because that's going to be a perfect gift for a follower. And the Scythe of Freezing, well, let's wield it. I can't with the shield. We'll take the shield off and we'll check him out. If it's like +9, no, it's +0. The Scythe is a pretty bad weapon, so we didn't really want to give that to an orc, even though it's a polar. The Glaive is a +2 Glaive of Freezing. Okay, that is a perfect weapon to give to an orc if we ever get followers again. Centaur Barding. Okay, that's useful. That'd be good if we were a centaur. And done. So we didn't really find anything for us in here. We got a Glaive for a follower, but no plate mails, no crystal plate armors, no swords. Unfortunate. Alright, now we're back out. Let's put our plate armor back on. We're going from 2010 to 21.7, which is not as good as the Ice Dragon scales, but we have no way to resist fire, so we can't walk around vulnerable. And let's recall. Do we have any orcs? Okay, we got a bunch of crappy ones, but we lost all of our Orc Knights. And we lost Borked. Let's see if we can go convert that other Orc Knight back. There's up another one. Something you saw me do is when I was paying respects to Beogh is I used the note. The note button is colon, so it's the shift semicolon button. If you don't know what a colon is, you probably don't know what a semicolon is, but it's this one. Notes are very useful for passively aggressively calling out the devs. So your notes get saved into your log file when you die or win. So for time immemorial, say you fall down a shaft trap, you can write a note that says, "Lol, traps are so dumb. Thanks, devs." Whatever. It's better to misspell things anyway because it shows how angry you are. Notes are also very good for when you have spectators, and if you know you're doing something that's bad, you can show your spectators that you're not actually a bad player. You can be like, "I probably should TP now, but I don't care, lol," etc. They're probably the best uses of notes. Okay, Orc bro, come back to me. Come back. Oh man, Yads. Come back to me. Orc Knight. Orc Knight. Come back. He's killing all my other ones. He didn't. Oh well. Yes, a ruined scale mail. We have our poison already. That's probably the only thing that I would want if I were to wear that. Our orc bros are just getting wrecked. Because they're the regular ones. Okay, well, we got a warrior already. 2 warriors already. They'll level up pretty quickly, thankfully, because just walking around with the 2 of them. But it would have really been better if there's Swamp, if we just had Walked and our other Orc Knights. I'm probably gonna talk about that for the rest of the game. Walked. Emulation. Okay, so Swamp is a special thing to note about if you're following Beogh. You really would rather shoals in all respects. The main one is because, well, I guess they're both main, but the first reason is that in shoals all the merfolk have polearms, so it's a perfect way to walk around and get a whole bunch of good polearms to give to your orc army. The other reason is that your orcs just die in Swamp because it's from the what are they called? Swamp drakes. Swamp drakes, the noxious gas confuses you and your orcs, but in your case, when you're confused, you won't stumble into deep water and drown, but your orcs will. So if you bring them in, they all just get confused and then they just drown and die. So unless your orc has R poison somehow, if you give them an R poison item, you really want to be doing Swamp on your own, which is sad, but that's how it is. Don't bring your orc followers into Swamp unless they have R poison, or they're all just going to drown, and then you'll be sad. One other thing to note, well, it only really applies to this sword, so I guess it's not something to note, but it's of interest to my current game. Once you get 6 points of piety, you get the ability to revive fallen orcs. It's called resurrection. So that's useful for 2 things. One, if one of your followers dies, if they leave a corpse, you can revive them. But the other thing is, if you kill an orc, such as the orc knight that we just fought before, and he leaves a corpse but didn't convert, you can then resurrect him and he'll be following you. If I kill orcs, such as that orc knight with this sword, it'll make a zombie out of them, so it won't give me a chance to use the ability. So if I'm fighting high level orc that I potentially want to want to use my resurrection ability on, I'll have to not use this sword. And we got snake as our other ending. There's not really any difference between snake and spider for following Beogh. Just that in both you want to have uploading. Enchant armor. What are we wearing? Nothing that we want to enchant. So we'll hold on to that for now. Hydra. We have a sword for this. It still hurts. Ow, it still really hurts. We'll ID the 3. Dignification. That is positive energy. What are we wearing otherwise? Nothing. Okay. We can keep it. But a ring of positive energy is not something you should be super excited about. The Orc Warrior shouts, "Fear not, ultraviolet 4. Beogh smiles on those who fall in battle." I'd like to think that's true. Pretty broad. ID this one, cancellation. Done exploring. Okay, not into snake. Stay there, bros. I can just recall them because we only have 2. We got an Orc Knight. Hooray! As soon as one of these guys, wielding a mace, flail and leather armor. As soon as one of these guys gets named, I'll give them the glaive of freezing. Hey, 2 Orc Knights. Alright, now we're talking. Now they're gonna might each other. Orc Lord plants. I'm going to T and tell my dudes to retreat. Please get away, get away, get away. Okay, follow me. The orcs are really dumb with Orc Lord plants. They won't respect your exclusions, so they're likely to just, if we're fighting around the Orc Lord plants, they're likely to just run in and get brutalized. Embroidered hat. +1 hat. Not as good as our +1 helmet. This is a ring of fire. Okay. We're 22 and 7. If we put this on, we'll be 20 and 10. So we're talking 2 less AC. 2 less AC for 3 EV. I think I'd rather just have the plate armor. I'd rather have the extra AC. And then if we wear this fire ring, we've got RF and no RC. If we take it off, then it'll be the opposite. So I guess this works out. We'll walk around like this, and then if we see a cold enemy, we'll take our ring off. Let's drop the hand axe. Oops. The hand axe, and yeah, I guess that's it. The Wand of Flame we don't really need. We have an empty Wand of Ice Blast with 2 other Ice Blast wands. So let's backslash. We'll turn off Ice Blast because we don't need a million of them. And I'll turn off Wands of Teleportation too, because we've already got 2 of them. And we have 11 scrolls of teleportation. We don't need more of those. Let's eat. Alright. A Wand of Disintegration. Good to have. Now we have a form of digging. Well, we've already identified Emulation. So enchant weapon. We'll do our Scimitar of Flaming because we're going to use that in Swamp to fight Hydras. Retreat, bros. I don't want anything to do with these Oclobs. Follow me. follow me, that one. And we're on layer 6, which is end of layer, and is going to be a bit harder than 1 to 5. We'll leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one.